Okay, back again. I'm gonna be making back-to-back videos because I'm not gonna have my phone tomorrow, and maybe not until Thursday. So I'm gonna be making back-to-back videos. So anyway, I want to talk about this. A lot of you may be dealing with spouses or people, friends, loved ones, family, mom, dad, in general, who have like this bad habit for like thinking the worst of people. So basically, uh, I've had many people I came across in the world who just have like negative thoughts, and negative thoughts that they come from the devil, first of all, and they're planted inside people because of something that they haven't gotten over, and it can come from trauma or whatever. Point is, when you have negative thoughts about someone and for no reason, you have to ask yourself, like, first of all, who are you? And what I mean by who are you is, are you judging these thoughts by your own opinion, or are you judging this thought by God's opinion? You know what I'm saying? By God's law, not opinion, because God don't have opinions, he have laws. Yeah, and facts. So, how that looks is like, let's just say, for example, if I like think my wife is a cheater, and no matter what my wife do, if I think she's a cheater, there's nothing she can say. Now, she can just be looking and seeing a guy walking by, and I can say, "Oh, you just looked at him. You wanted to be with him." You feel me? Of course, she would think I'm loco. Like, what? I just looked at him. And not like I was just like staring at him like, intimately all. But in my mind, she looked at him. Alright? Now, pause. What's wrong with that picture? I'm projecting what I think onto her. I'm not accepting what she's saying. I'm calling what she is. I'm dictating what she is. That's a dangerous game, because you have to think about it. It's a dangerous game because when you do that, you push people away first. People get pushed away first. Then second, no one will really respect your thoughts, because they will think it's coming from a dark place, or they'll think it's coming from a place of malice where you really mean well, but because you're so used to thinking negative, you know what I'm saying, they think that you're on another bandwagon, you feel me? So like, you gotta think about that. And two, it's like, if you know like the liability, like, to be honest, if I thought, I had times where I was paranoid when I was young, and I used to think my exes was like cheating on me, and I used to think that a lot. I used to be like, oh, she cheating on me, and guess what will happen? It actually sometimes will happen. And then there'd be times where they weren't, and like, pretty much I made myself look undesirable. I became undesirable to them because of me doing that. It started becoming annoying, and it'd be annoying to anybody. It's like saying that someone's saying my name is Jack, and you keep calling me Billy. Well, sooner or later, you keep calling that person Billy, and their name is Jack. Jack is not going to like you because you can't get his name right. You keep calling him Billy. It's the same thing with someone who's constantly trying to dictate your behavior, and you're like, no, that's not me, but they still trying to call you a Billy. You know what I mean? So it's like, that person, if they can't break that mind frame and understand that that's a problem and that's something they need to stop doing, that is a bondage. That's a bondage. And that becomes a snare to them, a stumbling block. That becomes a stumbling block. Because then, how can anybody take you seriously if you're doing that? Anyway, it's something that can definitely be worked on. And it's something that everybody does at one point. But there is a time where, like, you have to, like, cut it, because it's a negative trait. It's a negative trait. And it can, like, lead to something worse. So, eventually, you'll end up alone because you can't trust nobody, and that you can't, I don't know what's the word, deal with anybody, because you have negative thoughts to the point where you feel like you can't live with society, pretty much. People go crazy like that, seriously. So, like, I just think that the steps in getting healed is reading the word and being able to judge off that, not off of our personal preference or our personal experience. It's like going by God's word, so that you will know, okay, well, this person not showing bad fruits, then they can't be having bad fruit. Feel me? Like that type of thing. Yeah, that's about it.